is Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. First and foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect brothers out there pushing this truth with all diligence and sincerity and hope, risking your freedoms and your lives to do so. And shalom to the few sisters that do listen and take heed and understand their role in this thing. And shalom to the speckled bird brothers and sisters that are also listening and being attentive to the spirit. All right. Well, hey, man, that guy who's a walking corpse, he pretty much just gave it all away, man. You know, that he is about to come and take away all your freedoms, and he wants to stick a chip, a rice chip in you, you know, to upload you to his system, man, his beast system, you know. He's trying to get everything under that, man, you know, so that he can control, manipulate, and have total dominance over all resources in the earth and the minds of the people, man. The reason why it says in Revelations that in her were found the souls of men. Right. You got some?
Yeah, I was going to go into, I'll grab it real quick. This is, I think it's second Maccabees, first Maccabees. This is First Maccabees 1 and 40. First Maccabees 1 and 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Now, I brought that out because this is basically the Greco-Roman Empire that we're living in, right? The Lord said in the scriptures that this place, the Roman Empire, will have a last leg, and that we're living in it. So what, they're going to come back and they're going to rule by draconian law, which goes back to the Greek ruler Draco. All right, that's a draconian law, because what we read in Revelation is that if you don't accept that, then it's going to be basically a death penalty, you know, or you're going to be off the grid.
Yeah, it's a total annihilation of freedom, meaning that, because like when your only choice is to suffer harshly in a land that was meant to, you know, be a government and aid, because the reason why you have a government set up is to aid the people, you know, and the government was never supposed to be consisted off of having the most money. But here in this system, you know, the people are the poor, and the government itself is basically the source of all commerce, man. You know, you have to go to them for the majority of your commerce and goods and whatnot, but it's all misused on this side, man. Because hey, that's the spirit of E, man. You know, even on this you know, this Dorito chip he plans to bring, it's only a certain amount of income that he's gonna allow on there, man. You know.
All right, I got a little bit more. This is and then it goes into basically how during the time of the Greeks, when the ruler wanted us to, which was Antiochus or Antiochus, wanted us to go after his way, all right? That involved Jake polluting us, the Shabbat, basically forgetting the laws and despising the laws to worship and follow after that system. It's gonna be the same thing when Jake is presented with this, and if they don't get this, your kids can't eat. If you don't get this, you can't drive your car. If you don't get this, you're not gonna have a job. So Jake is gonna submit once again. Why? Because spiritually this time they're following after the image. Now I'm gonna jump down. It says verse 49, First Maccabees 1 and 49. It says, to the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances, and whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. That's the same sentiment coming back. All right, that's why they have these guillotines. All right, that's why they have the concentration camps, the re-education centers. All right, because a lot of these people in America, a lot of these people ain't gonna want to take it. All right, that's why the scripture says that the Lord, the souls that were slain or beheaded for the witness of Yahushua is written. All right, because that's gonna come to pass. That's prophecy. All right, they're back in the spirit that if you don't bend to our will and take this piece of rice, all right, you're gonna be off the grid or you're gonna have to die. That's how it's gonna become again. It's gonna become very draconian, very extreme, man. All right, to the extreme of what? Even a beheading or decapitation, man. That's in the scriptures. You know, you got it, brother.
Come. Yeah, this is Daniel chapter 3, verse I'm gonna start at verse 14. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do not ye serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now if ye be ready, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, the flute, the harp, the sackbut, the psaltery, and the dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. It's like which I have made well. But if ye worship not, ye shall be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning furnace, of a burning fiery furnace. And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hands? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. Hey, that's basically the option that Esau wants us to take. I mean, well, so-called wants you to not take. We're going to take that option, man. Because he wants everybody to be down with his system. And the reason why, you know, he doesn't mind killing people. But the thing is, Esau knows that, you know, once one person starts to do this, then, hey, other people start to follow, man. You know, that's the reason why he hasn't made us martyrs, because it then would show that we're telling the truth, man. And people would follow that, you know. But here it is. This man, he's going to get pissed about that answer, you know, because, hey, it's not in his best interest, man. It doesn't make him look like a good king, man. You know, Esau is a slayer, but at the same time, Esau wants to be shown to be this white knight that he is not. It says we are not careful to answer thee in this matter, meaning, hey, we're gonna choose this option, man. We'd rather be, you know, in the hands of the Most High than to be in the hands of men. You know, we're gonna cast ourselves up and give ourselves up. You know, but it's really, hey, it's the Lord giving us up into your hand, you know, to do whatever you will, whether he stops it at that last moment or has you do what you will. It's the Most High, man, to prove and show what type of men we are, man, if we're really down for this. But at the same time, hey, man, we're not gonna take that option to seek our lives, man, like Yahweh Shai said, man. You know, he said that before his death. He that seeketh to save his life shall lose it, man. You know, we're gonna submit, and we're gonna choose to dwell with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in sincerity and truth, which we're not to take that. You know, no matter what is in our face, you know, hey, brothers talk about how Aaron had feared, you know, the reason why he made the golden calf, and we understand that because, you know, when you really understand Jake ain't shit. Like shit, we talk about it all the time with these fucking little niggas in Chicago. You know, they had him to the point where he was threatened unto death. But at the same time, we already know the scriptures say strive for the truth unto death, man. You know, what happened to our forefather in the past, we understand that. To all our forefathers, we understand how to prolong our days in this coming Jacob's trouble, man. You know, we understand how to maneuver through the trap set up, and sometimes, hey, it's gonna come to that time where you might have to just actually lay your life down so that you can receive it again, like Yahweh Shai, man. That's in the spirit. It says, if it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace. Always remember that the Lord can deliver us, you know. And if we're in a situation that he's not delivering us in, it's either he's trying you or shit, you deserve it. I mean, altogether we deserve everything, you know, as far as when it comes to the judgments. But that's what you got to tell your conscience, man, so that you can bear through it, man. You know, curse not the king. It says, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. But if it be not, but if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury. Right, man. This is one of the reasons why Esau's coming down with great wrath, because he wants to complete his enterprise, man, because he has but a short time. You know? Here it is, you fucking up my palace. I didn't finally got it to how I wanted, and then you gonna deny me of this? Yes, man. Hey, we already belong to you. How about Yahweh Shai? We Yahweh Shai's. You know, you can't buy another man's servant, man. You know? And that's the reason why the Lord's gonna smite you for stealing us away, man. You know, and we still in your hand. And now you're trying to tag us and keep us forever. You got something up?
Yeah, this is Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Which is this truth. Because the thing is that Esau, why hasn't Esau brought this, why did he bring it like years ago? You know, because he has the technology. All right. You think he wanted to wait to the last moment where the Lord is obviously coming back? For one, that happened according to prophecy. But two, that gradualism can make you forget and get lackadaisical. It'll have a nigga that was out there saying that the chip ain't the chip, and he next thing you know, he's saying it is the chip. Or, you know, vice versa. Nigga was out there saying that the chip is a chip. Now he's teaching the counter opposite, that it's not that it's not the chip, man. It's something else. You know? The spirit that Esau puts out there with this witchcraft to make you, forget certain things or to get in the moments. Hey, that shit is real, man. You know?
Right. Just
like you had guys that was in the camps and they was out there, saying the same things that we say. And some of them didn't turn their hearts into vileness, man. Some even after the lust of unclean flesh, I'll say, man. Just not to pollute this video with such words. But the thing is that, hey, it says that if it were possible, it should even deceive the very elect, man. But that's the reason why the Lord's going to shorten the days. Because like I said, Esau uses that witchcraft of his media and making you think that, okay, now it's just this and it's not that. And then pushing out more of these false-ass prophets. Because most of these guys that come against us, they were sent by the elites, man, right, to hinder this word. But come on, man. It's like you telling on yourself. All we doing is lining it up with scripture. And even the heathen, even your own people. And then you actually, that dude that was right there on that podium, he could have been set up. Because, hey, he has actually had people that were set up come out and say that's what it is, man. So you can't get mad at nobody but yourself, man. You yourself tell on yourself because, the Lord, he condemns you by your own tongue, man. He has made your own tongue to fall upon yourself, as is mentioned in the book of Psalm 64 and 8, man. That's the Lord drawing that bullshit out of you, man. He's showing your shame, man.
I got one, if you didn't have one.
No.
Just Revelation 13 and 12. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. It says,
that's talking about the rebirth of the Roman Empire.
Mm-hmm. It says, and that's why you people are living the same lifestyles they lived in Rome. That's why it's that saying, what is it? Something the Romans do as the Romans do, something like that. That's why that's said, because this is just the last leg of the Greco-Roman Empire, man.
Yep.
And they're coming back and they're gonna make you bow down to an image, which in these last days is that piece of rice.
Yep.
It says, verse 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword, which is talking about when we took them down and came into power for 1,000 years and did live. And then what? That's talking about during the time of the Renaissance, the Edomites came back into power.
Yep.
Leading up to now. It says, verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. See? That same thing and same spirit we read about in First Maccabees with Antiochus, man.
And the thing is, like we was just saying, man, he's been often guys that come out with this with truth that was against his system. That they would write books like, what was that? The New World Order book.
Yeah.
Yep, you got that one, and then damn, I forgot the other one. The Secret Societies books. Yeah, I forget how the titles go, but those books they pretty much tell on E, man.
Yeah, the
You know,
whistleblowers.
the whistleblowers. You know, and most of them, you know, they are E. Some of them are set up by the elites, and some of them are just, you know, guys that was working in bumping shoulders with people, and then they ass got off. You know, hey, he calls it all, and as many that should not worship the image should be put to death, man. Everybody that was speaking out against this and telling the truth and shining a light on what this really is and what and who the Rockefellers really are and who the elites are, they've been offed because they were counterproductive, man. They weren't. Hey, the Lord put spirits on them to not be in the best interest of their own kingdom.
Right. Yeah. That lower level nobility of Edom, they gonna be put to death too.
Yep.
Because a lot of them are gonna be like, nah. Because you know they're already fighting amongst those noble families of so-called noble bloodlines of Esau and shit, the dupes and all that shit. All right, the wicked elite. All right, it's feuds up there. All right, it said that they would be fighting amongst each other. So what do you think is gonna happen? Them lower level nobility families of nobility, whole family's gonna get offed. You see, whole family's gonna get off. Whole bloodlines of up there because there's one highest level of Edom, the nobility, that's saying y'all gonna have to take this or you gonna be put to death. This is it. That's that nigga Klaus, that nigga the Rothschilds. You know. I got a little bit more. This Revelation 13. I'm gonna read 15 again. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. You have this stuff with the brain chips. Was it the Neuralink? All that stuff. All this stuff is manifesting because it's scriptural. All right, that's that stuff they gonna put in your head, and you know all these certain types of potato chips, man.
Yeah,
different types and shit.
It's crazy. A Jake this online. He's like, he justified it by saying that, oh, you're saying that the government's gonna track me. Well, you got your phone in your pocket on you 24/7. Yeah, if you ever had the mind frame that, okay, I just don't want to be a part of this anymore, you can at any time chuck that phone.
Right.
So that's the difference. Once you get this insertion inside of you, that's it. Especially with the Heavenly Father. Mm-hmm. You know, but that shit it binds to your muscle tissue, man. That shit becomes a part of you, and that's what Esau wants. Cause it was another clip I was gonna show where basically they had it for I think it was a Verizon or an Android commercial, and it was basically he became a part of the system, a part of the beast system. You know, all the different little nanoparticles was inside of him, and even his eardrum had become enhanced by it, man. Like it just showed this man's inner parts. But this is a phone commercial. You know, I might do another upload on that because this is the hot topic, man. This is one of the things we've been waiting on.
Right.
Shit, I might do a couple videos on this thing, man. Cause this guy's time is up. That's it. That's a part of him coming. You got some more of this?
No, I got one more scripture. This is Revelation 3 and 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from the Most High, and I will write upon him my new name. He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches.
Yeah, man. That's the kingdom that we want to be a part of forever. Right. We're not trying to be bound to this kingdom. We want to be bound to that, man. And that mark that we're trying to receive is the Tawah, which is to be exempt from the judgments of this place, having no partaking in this place, man. Right. Hopefully the Lord sees that we was not down with this shit in any form or fashion, man. Because you know what? This is far better, man. To be branded with the name of the Lord inside of your minds, man. You know, with the truth inside of you, man. All right? That's what we're working towards, man. You know, and what does it say? It says that we're gonna be pillars for the temple, man. You know, that's what hey, man. That's why we stand so firmly for the gospel of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Because we understand that this is the end all be all. After this man's corruption has been overcome, it's gonna be incorruption that's gonna yield this perfect fruit, man. You know, that's what we're coming into. All right. Shit. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna grab that. Then I'm gonna go to the last script. I'm gonna go to the last clip. Unless you got something.
No, that's all I got.
What scriptures I quote?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, kind of like it.
But yeah, that this is gonna be the last test for these people, because the scripture says in Revelation 2 that these people wandered after the beast. So they're gonna wander after the beast and trust in him all the way until, you know, destruction comes, like it tells you in Revelation 14.
Yeah.
You know,
it's the broad gate, man.
they love this shit.
The easy road. It's not really easy. At the end of the day, you see that you should not have gone down that road. It may have looked like you were getting closer to the kingdom. He's like, oh yeah, look at them niggas, they taking that long way. Then next thing you know, you run into the perils. You run into the perils of going that way, because everybody was going that way, and you listen to the nigga that said that he was going the right way, and now y'all all want to beat his ass. Just like that. It was a clip. It was funny because it was on the new Twilight Zone with Jordan Peele. The dude, he was listening to a podcast that was telling him the future about how the flight went down, but he basically caused the flight to go down, and basically he was you know, he was prophesied to bring them down, and he didn't even know it. He didn't know it until he got down, and then he was listening to the podcast, and it said that all the passengers was found except for him. And then they start beating his ass. But hey, that's scriptures, man, because it says all the hands of the wicked shall be upon him, meaning the laborers. You know, this man is about to go down. He's about to go down. He's about to be treated, hey, like Jeremiah said, man. I'm waiting for the day where he shall be like unto me, man. You know, bring this devil down, man. But this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse I'm gonna start at verse 26. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. Hey, man, because that's talking about the elect. You know, there's gonna be certain brothers, like I said, is gonna be exempt from death. And really, hey, even brothers that pass away in this truth, they're not really dying. They're actually just gonna be translated into their spiritual body, man. All right, because shit, to die is to follow any ways of this world, man. Because at the end of that, it's gonna be some great torments and misery. You know, trying to save your own life. You know, but it says, in the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. That's talking about how the Lord is bringing out this truth, man. And sooner or later, it's a car coming.
Shit. Thought this was 2 lanes. It's like in the water.
Nah, it says that their heart should be changed into another meaning, man. You know, because the Lord's going to make us righteous. It says, for evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. Because this devil's going to be going down. This is going to be the kingdom, man. All right? Us showing you these clips of what's going on right now, how this was once a foreign story, but now it's become daily news, man. Local news. Because he plans to bring this. As a matter of fact, your favorite president, him shouting out saying that it's going to start here in America, that shows you that we're at the end. Because everything starts here first, man. Everything always starts here first. All that wicked shit, that this is like their project for wickedness. But it says, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared. That's it, man. This is the end of this devil's rule, man. All right. It says, "Know ye not that the triumphing of the wicked of the hypocrite is short and but for a moment."
Yeah, because what the Lord said when he sit down and eat in this scheme, he's gonna rain these missiles upon him, man. Then he said, what is it in Book of Psalms, that the Lord disappointed the devices of the crafty, man. This is one of those devices Esau's about to try to use to take control and try to really be the Most High. So the Lord's gonna be like, all right, enough. Just like he did to Pharaoh.
Yep.
You know, it's enough. That's all I had, bro. This place is through, and this man's shit is over with, man. That's the shit. What do you other camps and stuff got to say now?
They gonna be taking ties with the chip in their head. Cause remember, they still had they been had the 501c3 charter when our daddy Tahar was they love to say that shit. Cause your daddy Tahar. Hey, well, it's June. Shalom.